It is going to be a somber walk to the bus stop this morning for a group of Eastern High School kids and their parents in the Russell neighborhood.
We're approaching almost 24 hours since a 16-year-old boy was killed in a drive-by shooting just standing at his bus stop blocks from downtown Louisville.
Police say Tyree Smith was one of 3 Eastern High School students shot at Chestnut and Dr. W.J. Hodge Street as they waited for their school bus around 6:30 Wednesday morning. A car drove up and started shooting into the crowd of children. A 13-year-old boy was taken to the hospital and a 14-year-old girl suffered a graze wound.
Now, so far, LMPD has not named any suspects in yesterday's shooting, but they're looking for a vehicle spotted in the area at the time of the shooting. They're looking for this gray Jeep with an Illinois license plate. So if you know anything about this vehicle or the shooting yesterday morning, please call the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. Now, Brooke, you were out at the scene at this time yesterday. You're back out there today. So what are you seeing out there?
You know, it's really interesting the last half hour how things have changed. This intersection is extremely dark for the 6:30 half hour, and really the only lights that are illuminating this area at Chestnut is the police cars behind me. LMPD came here right before 6 o'clock to just give that extra protection and precaution. And then you have almost like another vigil taking place, candles lighting this intersection here at Chestnut and Dr. W.J. Hodge, the same intersection where Tyree Smith was gunned down among a number of other classmates here. They were waiting for that bus stop. Tyree never made it to school. As you mentioned, 2 others survived their wounds, but the wounds this community is going to be feeling is going to last a lifetime, especially for some of the family members. There were a number of community activists out at a vigil just in the same spot yesterday who had called on the men and women, all the adults in our community, to step up, to take on a bus stop, whether it's this one or one in your neighborhood, and to watch over those kids.
Wherever you know that it's happening in your neighborhoods or neighborhoods near you, go to your go to your kids' bus stop.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Go to the bus stop with your kids. It's not about us, it's about the kids. If we can't come together for the kids, it's a lost cause.
We spoke to a number of people in this crowd right now, some JCPS parents. One actually right in front of me is a Crosby Middle School kid who would have been at the bus stop just a few minutes after the shooting took place, but he had actually slept in just a little bit longer than he was supposed to and missed it. And by the time he came out, he said police tape was surrounding the stop, and that's what so many of these kids experienced yesterday, so many witnessing what happened in that gunfire. And again, LMPD still looking for the people responsible. But for now, whether or not this bus stop is actually active this morning, definitely a lot of activity going on in support with this community from people all across Louisville coming to this intersection this morning.